Good morning. Today we're going to install a 10-inch solar light tube with a bathroom exhaust fan kit attached to it at a customer's house who has a very small bathroom with minimal light. So we're going to bring in the natural sunlight into the area, and the kit that we're going to install has an included exhaust fan to help clear out the air in the bathroom as needed for showers or other reasons. So I'm going to kind of go step by step through the process, give you some before and after views, and if you have any questions, please give us a call at the number below. Thank you very much. So this is the bathroom where the exhaust vent here is going to be replaced with a new sun tunnel with the added solar feature and the exhaust fan. So it's going to replace the existing light that's there. The customer will still have their lights installed over the sink, but this will create natural sunlight into, as you can see, a fairly small bathroom. Okay, so on most installs, typically what we have to find is the location of where the diffuser is going to be in the room. And basically what we're looking for is a spot in between two rafters where we have room to actually put the sun tunnel from that spot in the ceiling up to the area in the roof. So in this instance, we are going to replace the existing vent, so that spot is already identified for us. So now I'm going to remove the current exhaust vent. Okay, we have the fan motor removed, and we still have the electricity hooked up to the housing of the exhaust fan. This is where we recommend the use of a certified electrician on anything that deals with electricity. So we're going to call them in, have them unhook everything. We're going to get everything back installed and then have them do the reconnect. Okay, now we have the housing removed, and we are going to locate where the tunnel is going to run from the attic and the roof line down to the existing hole in the bathroom. Okay, now what I'm doing is I'm using a laser to identify the center of the hole that I've cut. You can see one of the truss systems here that's up here, and you see that there is some looks like a vent going out there, but ultimately what I'm looking for is the spot there on the ceiling, which gives me the center of where my dome and the sun tunnel is going to start. That'll be the center of the flashing unit on the roof. So I'm going to drill that, and then the next few steps will actually be outside on the roof. Okay, so now I am up on the roof, and I've located my spot here where we drilled through from the center of our hole in the bathroom. So that's going to be the center of my template for the hole for the flashing that's here. That's what it looks like here. So we'll cut that out, and I'll show you what that looks like in just a couple of minutes. Okay, while we had access from the top, we had the electrician go ahead and connect the wiring, and we have checked to make sure that the exhaust fan motor is working properly. And I had stuffed some plastic over this so to keep some of the sawdust out, as I was cutting from the roof here. Now you'll see I ran up against one of the roof trusses here. That's okay. The template that we use gives us a little bit of extra room to move the tunnel inside to try to get it a little more square. So I don't foresee that being a problem. And now I'm going to work from the inside, put the vent in place and get that vent ran up to this side to try to keep from having to go into this attic. It's a very tight space with some deep insulation, so it wouldn't be too comfortable rolling around in there. So I'm going to see if I can get that to work, and I'll be back in just a few minutes. Okay, now we have the hole cut. We have the ring inside connected, and we're getting ready to put the flashing underneath. And what we did here is we cut over about 4 inches here and about 4 inches here, and then we took a sawzall and went underneath the shingles there to eliminate any nails or anything that would get in the way of the flashing sliding up underneath there. Then we're going to apply caulk silicone on the bottom, actually roofing cement underneath the bottom of the flashing and underneath the shingles so that it creates a watertight seal. Then we're going to go back and we're going to install 5 screws around the base of that, and then we're going to caulk over the top of those also, so there really won't be anywhere for the water to come in from. So they're pretty safe proof as far as leaks or anything like that. So I'm going to go ahead and install that, and I'll be back in just a few minutes. Okay, so now we have the flashing installed, and we have any intrusions waterproofed, and we waterproofed up underneath where we slid the flashing up underneath there. So we have a good tight fit for when we're ready to install the tube. So that's the tube there in a few different pieces. We're going to add those together, get it the proper length, trim it preferably from the top, and do the final part of the install, check everything out, and make sure that everything's working properly. So I'll get that installed and show you that in just a few minutes. Okay, we're getting ready to install the tunnels, and as you can see, there's a protective coating. It's an iodized finish that's on the inside of these. It's a highly reflective material, and most of the products that we use, it's actually something that you don't run into some of the other products that are used in the industry, where after a period of time that reflective coating can start flaking on you. It would just reduce the amount of light that you have. It is actually something that we could go back and repair for you, but it's not an easy task. So it's better to go with a little bit of the higher quality products that are out there. Most of the items that we use either have a limited lifetime warranty or a 25-year warranty. In the past, I've installed or sold products that had a 10-year warranty that we were told was probably the industry best, but I found something that's actually twice that. So we have some really good products that we now offer, and I'm going to go ahead and get these tubes installed and be back shortly. Thanks. Okay, so now we have 2 of the tunnel pieces put together, screwed and put together, and now we're going to slide the tube down into the hole, down into the ring installed in the bathroom, and there's actually a fit there. I installed 3 the little brush guards to keep the bugs and dust out of the even from the top and the bottom. And there's even one around the diffuser ring on top. So pretty good product, I guess, as far as keeping bugs and debris out of there. If there are ever anything, or there is anything that ever gets inside of the lens in the bathroom, it's easy. It's something easy to remove. You just basically either pull straight down or twist to the left. The piece comes down, knock out any debris that's in there, wipe it down, and then just place it right back up. So something real easy you can do for regular maintenance. So let's get the tube installed, trimmed up to the right length, and then we'll get the diffuser added to the top of it. And this is what it looks like with the tube installed and the diffuser put on top. There's some rubber grommeted screws to again create that moisture barrier. So pretty pleased with the way this turned out from the roof side. We'll go back inside and get finished up in there, and then get everything cleaned up. This is the solar device that we install in the devices to provide a night light at night. It's solar powered. I'm going to show you what it looks like right now. It's off. I'm going to walk out into a dark garage here and close the door. And you get that little bit of glow through your diffuser in the bathroom, and that will provide just a little mild glow if you have to get up during the night or something like that. And it also in this area could potentially create a possibility of tax credits. So you'd have to get with your CPA on that, but I'm going to finish the install and show you what the finished product looks like. Prior to our install today, there were no lights, or there was no natural light coming into the master bath. So after our install, what I did is I've come into the master bedroom, I've closed the door to the master bath, and closed the door out to the living room. So you can see it stays pretty dark in this room. But as I point over towards the door, you can see the light already coming through. Now, I don't have any lights on in the bathroom, and this is all natural light that you see now. This is our new sun tunnel light kit with the solar night light. I'm going to turn on the light, or turn on the switch here for the fan. As you can see, it runs very, very quiet. So it's even something that, you know, if you need to leave it run for a while, it's not going to be something that you're going to hear all over the house. So great install. I think everything turned out well. She actually left to go play golf today, so I'm hoping she's in for quite a surprise whenever she gets home.